Hey everybody, this is Traylor with Komprise, and I am very happy to have Kumar Goswami with us today. He's our CEO and co-founder. We are going to talk about new product news that we announced just today, and Kumar's going to walk us through it. So what did we announce? What are we talking about today?
Yeah, so I'm very excited and glad that we could have this conversation. We announced sensitive data detection and mitigation. And I think the timing for this is absolutely just right. So we're happy to talk to you more about that. Basically, what this is all about is being able to use our smart data workflow, which we mentioned and launched earlier, to be able to scan your data and look for either PII, like national IDs like Social Security, your passport, your driver's license, and things of that sort, as well as being able to create, through regex, your own specific PII, if you will. And it could be employee numbers or patient numbers or patient records and things of that sort. So you can specify those things and then be able to run it. And through this, you can actually find all your data that has such sensitive data, and then be able to do something with it. And by that, I mean a couple of things. Number one, you can tag it. So therefore, you can classify your data. So we have this massive meta database or global file index, if you will. And so now you can actually tag it and say, hey, these files have such and such PII or such and such sensitive information. So therefore, you can then query for those and then be able to take specific action on those kinds of files. One of those actions is being able to confine the data. I go, oh my gosh, I just found 25 documents that have critical information in it that shouldn't be going out. I don't know what to do yet. Let me confine it so nobody else can touch it. Let me then go figure it out. Do I want to delete it? Do I want to tier it? What do I want to do? So confinement is one of them. And the other is, of course, you can use that to say, hey, for AI reasons, I want to be able to take that data, but only stuff that doesn't have sensitive information to some third-party AI processing. Okay, you want to be governed, you want to make sure it's compliant, and we can allow that kind of aspect as well.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so I love it. So first confine it, make sure it's not in the places it shouldn't be, and then be able to prepare that data for AI and feed only the right data to those third-party services. Great. Yeah. And why are we doing this now? Like, is there a certain thing that happened, a certain urgency in the market that means that led us to this development?
Yeah. So I think, what's happening is security and compliance is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger every day. We feel it in more ways than you can imagine. We did a survey with our customers, and that came back strong and hard to us. And so we're just seeing that movement. And, and we think that it's a fundamental part of unstructured data management. Our customers are buying us to be able to understand and get insight into their data, and then be able to, optimize how they manage that data. And a key part of both of these operations is being able to understand what is sensitive and what is not, what has PII and what doesn't, and what has your PII, your specific things. I think it's a very critical part. We're hearing it from customers time and time again. That's one reason. The other is it's fundamental to AI. If you are going to be using AI, the last thing you want, especially third-party AI, the last thing you want is your sensitive information out there for the hordes to see, right? So you have to be very careful, and you have to be able to curate and cull your data because you want it to be optimal and efficient, because you can't run AI on everything, but you also want to be governed. And so you want to make sure just the right kind of data goes there, and sensitive data doesn't make it there at all. And so we are enabling that process because we are seeing much more of our customers saying, hey, I need governed, curated data going to my AI processing. So
for sure. And that's what the CEO and the CTO and the COO all expect. So yeah, it's really, really important. I guess last thing I wanted to ask you, Kumar, is how hard is it for customers to do this if they don't have an automated data management solution like Komprise?
Yeah, so what? One is that you could potentially buy something that provides some PII information, but then how do you store what it found, and how do you classify it? And then how do you make sure you can then, be able to take that classification and leverage it for whether you want to confine that data, whether you want to delete that data, whether you want to be able to feed it to AI. So what you really want is an unstructured data management platform that does it all, right, in one place. And that's what we have. And that our global file index, our global meta database. So we have a database of everything, all of your data, information about all your data. It's not easy to build. We have that already. It's automatically there. And so you have access to all of these fundamental components that you need to better manage your data in one place. And it's a simple UI to set up these PII searches or create your own regex searches for your own specific sensitive data. And so why would you not do it that way?
Why not? Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, it's great to hear about this. If you'd like to learn more, please go to komprise.com. You will see links on our homepage. Also, you can navigate to smart data workflows, learn more about that whole technology, which does include this new capabilities. And it was really great to connect, Kumar, and we'll see you next time.
Great. Thank you. We're very excited about this.
Thanks.